But if you want to go a little bit more advanced than simply calories, that's where we get into macros. Macros are going to be protein, fats, and carbs, and technically alcohol. But we're really just going to talk about protein, fats, and carbs, and the best way to set these things up for fat loss. So protein is really simple. So every single gram of protein is going to have 4 calories. So when you're doing the math later, it makes it easier to add up and match it to your calories. So every gram of protein has 4 calories per gram, and we really want to be hitting somewhere between 0.7 and 1 gram of protein for every pound of lean body mass. Lean body mass is the measurement of what your body would weigh if all of the fat on your body was gone. So if you're someone that's 250 pounds that needs to lose a little weight, don't think that you need to eat 250 grams of protein a day. Probably somewhere around the 150 range is going to be more than enough to match your lean body mass gram for gram. So you figure out your protein number and then you subtract that from your calories. So like I said, if you're doing 150 grams of protein, you're going to subtract 600 calories from your total calorie allotment. Next, we need to make sure we put the right amount of fat in. This is the big thing you see a lot of people make a massive mistake with when it comes to losing fat and setting up their diet plan, is that they take their fats too low because they're really trying to squeeze as many carbs in their diet as possible, because this is usually where they get some of their favorite foods. But if you're going below 50 grams of fat, we've seen anecdotally in our clients and a lot of the research that you're just not going to have enough fats and cholesterol to produce all the hormones you need. And that's where you're going to start seeing metabolic regress. You're going to start seeing things slow down, and really your hormones themselves are going to go out of balance, and you're going to see a lot of lack of success. So make sure you're putting at least 50 grams of fat in. Fat is 9 calories per gram. So we subtracted 600 calories for that 150 grams of protein. Now we're going to subtract 450 calories for that 50 grams of fat. So now, let's say we're eating 1,800 calories, we have 750 calories left that we are going to put into carbohydrates. Carbs are best suited to just be all the rest of the calories after you've hit your protein and fat. So however many calories are left after you've hit the right protein number and the right fat number, just put it all into carbs. You're going to see enough carbs there to function well in the gym, to refill glycogen stores, to still train well. Enough carbs being able to still enjoy really good food, but setting up your calories and your macros this way is not only going to make it so you're less hungry, because protein and fats are the most important things for satiety, but it's also going to make sure that you can maintain muscle mass, that you can maintain metabolic function, and then you can keep your hormones optimized throughout the entire process. And like I said, if you want to take your carbs even lower and your fats higher, that's completely fine. Feel free to do a keto style diet and take these carbs pretty low and take the fats up. Feel free to play around with that as much as you want, as long as you keep your fats above 50 grams.